Happy morning, friends. As per our discussion of the new concept to find out indices by using last pairs method, passes method, and Fisher's method. As I discussed with you, that the ideal index number is called as a Fisher's index number, and the reason we discussed that Fisher's index number is a geometric mean of last pairs and passes index number, and geometric mean is to be considered to be an ideal average to construct an index number. Second important part is that the Fisher's index number satisfied two most important tests like time reversal test and factor reversal test. It also gives importance to current year's price and quantity, also the base year's price and quantity. So whenever they are asking to obtain an ideal index number, there is no doubt always we have to go to find out Fisher's index number. But for this example, they are asking to find out last pairs index number, passes index number, and Fisher's index number. So one by one we are going to solve all the indices. It is illustration number 12. I have written on the board. So first column is of items. First item is rice, milk, bread, banana, and as per our discussion in theory, whenever the column of unit is available, see the next column is available about the unit. Unit always mention the things sales out in which kind of a unit. So here they have given rice, and everyone knows that rice are sold always in kilograms, milk always sold out in liters, bread in kilograms or maybe sometime in packets, banana it is in dozen. So if they have given a column of unit, it is always associated with the only price column. My dear friends, the prices are available about the kilograms. Got it? Okay. So year 2016 we have price and quantity available. Year 2015 we have again the price and quantity available. So we always need four things together to calculate last pairs, pass and Fisher's index number, that the quantity and price of base year as well current years. Means for current year we need two things, price and quantity. For base year we need two things, price and quantity. Here all things are available. And one and most important thing, as I suggest you again, whenever they have given a column of unit, we have to equalize the units for all. Okay, but unit column is always mentioning the price column. Sometimes instead of the kilograms they are using grams. Means what? If they have using here 1.5 kilograms, instead of that they are giving here 1500 grams. Means what? The unit is kilogram and they have mentioned here the grams. So uniformity is not matched. So at that time we have to match the uniformity first. So grams we have to convert into a kilograms. So this is the simplest way to how to equalize the units. But they have equalized kilograms and quantity are available in kilograms. Liter the quantity available in liters. Kilograms the quantity available in kilograms. Dozen the quantity available in dozens. Okay, no need to change anything here. This question comes out very simple. Okay, we have to calculate index number for 2016. So this is our current year. So the price of current year is known as P1, quantity of current year is known as Q1. 2015 it is your past year. So past year is taken as a base year. The price of base year is known as P0 and the price quantity of base year is known as Q0. So first of all we have to calculate last pairs index number. So remember the first formula, I is equals to P1 by P0 into 100. This is your original formula, but last we are giving importance to quantity of base year. So we are going to introduce here Q0 and take the summation sign, and it has the first letter of last pair is L, so it has to be written very next to I in small letters. So it is called index number of last pair. And the very simple formula becomes sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 into 100. So now need to make two more columns. The first column is P1 Q0 and the next is P0 Q0. So P1, this is P1 we have multiplied with Q0. So Q0 here we have. So 40 into 1, that is 40. 44 into 12 is 528. 50 into 2 becomes 100. 36 into 2 becomes 72. Now we need total of this column. It becomes 740. Make a next column which is placed in denominator. It is P0 Q0. So P0 Q0. So P0 and Q0. 39 into 1. It is 39. 40 into 12. It is 480. 45 into 2. It is 90. 30 into 2, it is 60. Again get total of this column, that becomes 669. By making these two columns, we are able to get the index number of last pair. So here we have to mention the first index number, last pair's index number. The formula we have to mention here, I carry this index number of last pair. Sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 into 100. Now please replace the value. Sum of, that is total of which columns? P1 Q0. Here we have 740. So mention it is 740 divided by sum of P0 Q0. So we have 669 into 100. So after using your calculator, we got it our answer 110.61. Excess part above 100, it always shows there is an increment in price. So we have to mention. So therefore, there is an increase in price is equal to 110.61 minus 100, that is 10.61 percentage. So this is the simplest calculation of last pair's index number. Now as per the asking question, we have to find out also a passage index number. Second calculation I would like to make here, passage. The original formula to find out index number, it is I is equal to P1 by P0 into 100. Remember the main things. Last pair giving importance to quantity of base year, so we introduce quantity of base year. But passage giving importance to quantity of current year, so we have to introduce Q1 and take summation sign, and our formula becomes to find out passage index number. And small letter P, it has to be written very next to I. It is called index number of passage, and the formula is sum of P1 Q1 divided by sum of P0 Q1 into 100. So now again we need to make two more columns. It is P1 Q1 and P0 Q1. Many teachers are going to prepare all the columns together, but as per my thinking, whenever we need the columns, we have to be prepared. There is no need to buy at such kind of columns. Okay, so P1 Q1. So P1 we have here and Q1 here. 40 into 1.5, it becomes 60. 44 into 10, 440. 50 into 1.5, it is 75. 36 into 1.5, it is 54. And please get total, it is 629. Now the next column to be prepared is P0 Q1. So P0 and Q1, 39 into 1.5, it is 58.5. 40 into 10, it is 400. 45 into 1.5, it is 67.5. and 30 into 1.5, it is 45. Again get total of the columns, it is 5, 7, 1. So now it's time to show the value in the formula, sum of P1 Q1. So here we have 629 divided by sum of P0 Q1, we have 571 into 100. And your answer by using calculator, it is 110.16. So again we have to mention here, there is a rise in price is equals to 110.16 minus 100, that is 10.16 percentage. This is the simplest way. After having all the data, we have to make only 4 columns. This is the columns, okay, and there is no need to by heart such kind of columns if you keep the things clearly, how to make last pairs formula and how to make passes formula. Now we have to move to calculate Fisher's index number. So number 3, Fisher's index number. As per our discussion in theoretical lecture, Fisher's index number is a geometric mean of last pairs and passes index number, and this is the main reason why it is considered to be as an ideal index number. So very simple formula we have. Index number of Fisher, that is IF is equals to root of IL into IP. Here we have to show the answers of last pairs index number and passes index number. The product 110.61 into 110.16. After using your calculator, we are able to get the answers. I have to mention our answer here, 110.38. Again, the excess part above 100 is called rise in price. So we have to mention over here every time there is a rise in price is equal to 110.38 minus 100, it is 10.38 percentage. The most important part of this is it becomes only easy if you make formula by yourself, because of many of the students are going to by heart the formula. I always against the teaching methods to by heart the formulas. Always try to understand how to make such kind of formula, because of theory will help you. Remember the keywords: last pair giving importance to quantity of base year, passe giving importance to quantity of current year, and Fisher's index number is called geometric mean of last pairs and passes index number. So my dear friends, I hope that you understand the method very clearly. See you very soon. Thank you very much.